What's up guys, Dr. Alex here, the Punch Doctor, and today I want to go over a few things you might hear around the gym which might be confusing, and I'm going to put a little bit of clarity on them. Now, the first thing that I see people on YouTube talking about, and in the gym they say step when you punch, and then they might do a like a marching in place type thing. Well, it's not really why you're stepping while you're punching. You want to step, actually like step when you punch. Reason being, once you extend your hand and follow through, you're going to need to come back. So step when you punch, you'll come back. You'll see step when you punch, come back. Okay? So that's what you got to be getting used to. Not just like little stepping when you punch, because we're not doing that. We're doing that. So step when you punch. You're not marching in place. You're stepping when you punch, so then you can come back, dodge, bob, weave, and get yourself into a position ready to go with another shot. Another thing I hear, power comes from the shoulder pop. Well, I'm going to tell you, if you're popping your shoulder, you're losing a lot of power. If you have really loose shoulders and you make impact, there's going to be energy leak, power leak, and you don't want that. You want to be able to land with all the power. If you're trying to pop your shoulder, it's moving around in there and it shouldn't be. The shoulder is meant to transfer power generated by rotation of your hips, and it creates torque. So it's not really doing anything but transferring power that you create with your hips. You're not popping your shoulder. In fact, what you want is a really strong and stable shoulder and rotator cuff. And I'll make some videos about that later too. So pop your shoulder, don't pop your shoulder. In fact, whenever you're moving your shoulder, say your arm is going up, these muscles back here should be activated to keep everything stable and pull it down. So you don't want your shoulder to pop. You want it to be very stable and solid. Another thing that I hear is power comes from the shoulder, or put your shoulder into it. Also far from the truth. Your shoulder really doesn't do anything except transfer power. And all the power is generated with the legs and the hips. And it's transferred through your kinetic chains that go through your torso, through your shoulder, through your arm, until you land. So you're not putting your shoulder into it. Okay, it's not a dumbbell. It's not a dumbbell. You're not moving it through a single plane of motion where those muscles would be actually responsible for movement. Shoulder in boxing is all power transfer. So you're not putting your shoulder into it, you're allowing the energy, the power to go through your shoulder. And another one, power comes from the heel. Now power doesn't really come from the heel. You'll see guys fighting and they'll be in a stance where they're on their mark. Like you're gonna run a race, the heel will be off the ground and they're pushing off from their toes to generate rotation of the hips, which therefore can transfer power and torque through your body, through your shoulder, through your arm, into your opponent. I'll put a couple videos, you'll see guys moving around, they'll dip back, put their weight back on their foot, and it's not coming from the heel, they're just putting themselves in a position to explode. So power doesn't come from the heel, they're just doing it through motion. They're dropping back, a little bit of a dip there to activate your hips, get your glutes utilized into the motion. And so it doesn't really power doesn't come from the heel, they're just generating it by dropping back and pushing off. And the last one I want to talk about is punching power can't be taught. Well, absolutely it can. Just like anyone can learn how to throw a baseball or shoot a jump shot or do a tennis serve, anyone can be taught how to punch with power. It's just a matter of finding the kinetic chains in your body and being able to utilize them, identify them with your brain, and then practicing them. So I have a whole program for that. This channel is going to be a lot about that too, along with some other stuff like this video. So stay tuned for those. If you want to check out my power punching program, go to howtopunchharder.com. Like and subscribe. I can't wait to bring you more stuff. Remember, punching power can be taught. No one knows how to teach it though. I can and I will. So stick around. I'll see you soon. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.